It is 22 May 1455 and the king has been ill for some time. The incapacitation of Henry VI by mental illness in 1454 had led to the recall to court of Richard of York, his closest elder relative, who had been banished to his estates after failed rebellion in 1452, and his appointment to govern England as Lord Protector and First Councillor of the realm, while the king remained unfit. He used this position to move against his chief rival, the hitherto dominant Duke of Somerset, who was imprisoned. By Christmas of 1454, King Henry had recovered from his illness, removing the basis for York's authority. Somerset was released and restored to his former position of power. Having reconvened the court of the Westminster by mid-April 1455, Henry and a select council of nobles decided to hold a grand council at Leicester. York and his closest allies, his brother-in-law Richard Neville, Earl of Salisbury, and Salisbury's son Richard, Earl of Warwick, anticipated that Somerset would bring charges against them at this assembly. They gathered an armed retinue and marched to stop the royal party from reaching Leicester, intercepting them at St Albans. The king's forces first arrived at St Albans and his army of 2,000 troops are commanded by Humphrey Stafford, Duke of Buckingham. He placed the troops along the Thomond Ditch and at the Bears in Sopwell Lane and Shropshire Lane. The 7,000-strong Yorkist army arrived and camped in Keyfield to the east. Lengthy negotiations ensued with hordes moving back and forth between the rival commanders. After a few hours, it was believed in the Yorkist camp that King Henry VI knew nothing of the letters of negotiation. But tensions are running high, and many of the minor lords have scores to settle and do not wish a good negotiation. After several hours, Richard, despairing of peaceful solution, decided to attack. Although his army might have been unwilling to attack King Henry, the royal standard was not visible and might even have been negligently propped against a wall. By the royal standby-bearer, the Earl of Wiltshire. The bulk of Henry's forces were surprised by suddenness of Richard's attack. Most of the army was expecting a peaceful resolution similar to the one on Blakehead in the 1452. Welcome guys to the next historical battle. I'm proud to show you this scenario made by Paladin Bob. So first of all, I want to say thank you Paladin Bob, and thanks to Pixel Apollo for giving me permission to upload this one. So hope you enjoyed that intro. It was pretty rough to make properly. I'm commanding England, and of course this is Siege 2 versus 1, and look how amazing things can Paladin Bob do with this game. We are in the Britannia expansion, and looks like that's gonna be rather quick siege. Troops are moving around and first volley of death is coming soon. Meanwhile, I sent my skirmish over there and put them in the shooter formation to absorb some fire. And my Welsh longbows are on the way with these little shields. And actually, Paladin Bob is commanding one of the Barons Alliance side, and along with and his ally is Warmeat, a clan player from VOD clan. So here we can see the first engagement of this siege, my spear militia versus his billman. But I'm not gonna try to win this. I'm gonna try to get some nice volley with archers, but they are getting slaughtered by his 3 company longbows. You know, obviously I shall pull back to the center, try to defend these choke points, but don't blame me, I seriously rarely play siege, I don't enjoy them. I prefer pitches because they are much faster. so I'm rather mediocre siege player. That's my point. I want to slay some of his billmen using clay ammo to cause the chain route, and my general is waiting in reserve here. I believe not. This is his general, right here. It's the king, and the curious but funny thing is that if you zoom close to this, you will see that everyone is RIP Martin Waligórski. So RIP Martin, and let's move on to proper battle, which is of course going on right here. Warmeat is doing great job sending out his peasants at as the mid shields. Warmeat Mitchells, well. And Paladin Bob is surrounding me on my left side, because there is no pass here, no way how you can cross this side. So he just sent forward some fine heavy billman militia, sorry, and some spear militia, and they are gonna be stopped by my armored sergeants, and I can spoil you that these sergeants will be one of the best units that performed in my battles up to date. So they have no artillery. That's useful for me, but if you take a look on the balance of power, it's really goes in their favor. So it's not easy for me, but I'm very happy. I was glad to take on these two guys. So thank you, Planet Bob, again for making this scenario and letting me face you here. I took on two fine players, two veterans, I shall say, and I'm proud that I can upload this battle and show you how this looks from this perspective of hopeless defense. My attempt to outflank them with Welsh axemen, these guys, is gonna fail, just because Warmeat is sending half of his troops over here, close to this wooden bridge, and he's gonna strike into this checkpoint. But overall, game was really enjoyable. I mean, it was pretty short when I played this live. It was really short, but I think all sides put up a good fight. Shame I could not afford some artillery, but well, as we can see, my missiles are down to 2 depleted units, and these guys are pretty much done. Will the king save the day? We shall see. Or perhaps he's going straight to the charge to pray for the victory. I don't know. But obviously most of their troops are rather top tier units, such as longbows, these guys, and dismounted fiddle knights. Next units, longbows, heavy billmen, and a military genius. Yeah, I'm not military genius actually. And this battle looks epic even more now than in life, sorry. Next time, if I play some siege battles, I will rather pull back and try to chop them off on the streets. But now it's over. I mean, the game was played. Everybody enjoyed that, hopefully. And the next funny thing is that in the half of first attempt to play this, my game crashed. My game or my router, I don't remember. But one of this stuff. But we didn't give up. I rebooted my computer quickly, and next attempt to play this was successful. these armored sergeants are holding. They are doing actually pretty good job. Perhaps just because these billmen are still affected by 200 bug. So let me just put triple speed on, because there's nothing interesting going on right here. Look at my one Welsh longbows still fighting for country. If we will zoom close to this, we can see nice carnage when they will pass out. Meanwhile, I managed to kill some of troops of War Meat, but it's not enough to stop this Baron's alliance from killing me and taking on this city with king captured and one general killed. As we could read in the description, the battle was really tense, and
only intervention by the Almighty or a military genius can bring us victory from this.
so so yeah, his Polymop is of course keeping some troops fresh in the backlines. My general is finally engaged with, let's watch him close, even with slow motion. Sorry for that pause.
Oh, Almighty Lord, that this day should come to pass. Our king lies slain on the field.
Well, so right now I just lost king, so the battle's over, but this Malefido Knights will be proud to die close to his body. Watching this from perspective of this house is rather cool. They are steady, but because all my troops have maxed out upgrades, so they can hold out a little bit longer than normal units. This Sergeant Spearman hold it out like 20 minutes, this checkpoint, so I will give them promotion, but they are dead, so it's not possible to do.
Only intervention by the Almighty or a military genius.
And since this city will be lost today, if you zoom close to right flank, we can see my Dismounted Fiddle Knights trying to defend next checkpoint right here. Sorry. But this all these troops are gonna just wipe out my poor English people trying to, you know, defend his houses, and they are broken right now. Here I'm doing a little bit better, but with all these guys waiting to come and fight, the battle's over at this point, and well, the percentage of enemies killed is close to 30%, and it's kinda, you know, kinda low value. But as I said, I'm not siege player, and even if I enjoyed that siege. So let me put the triple speed on again. Are my England deeds already? There's a king body somewhere. I don't know, I can find this now. I can find him. He's somewhere. A big cluster of both forces. If I would get at least one trebuchet, I could get some nice shots right here. My army is tired, my longbows are routing, and the next funny thing is that Paladin Bob made this house transparent. I mean, you can cross it, so it looks awesome. Well, I mean, not so realistic, because, you know, they are just going through the walls, but who cares? It's just game, and remember, it's kind of old game. That's the church. church of city, and that's my longbows going straight to their funerals. And now in the most cruel part of this battle, my poor Welsh longbows, hold on. My poor Welsh longbows surrounded from both sides. Yeah, right now they are surrounded. So let's watch this close fight and end this battle up finally. Last volley, and they are trying to retreat, to pull back. But there's no way how can do it at this point. These Malefido Knights trying to survive, trying to kill as many as they can in the pathetic attempt to save themselves, fighting for England people. I mean, the overall political situation is rather complicated when it comes down to 100 wars. I don't know exactly how these things work it out, so check out some internet, ask some smart people how these battles were fought and their background. So King Henry was defeated in the my command, under my command. I got some sweet kills like Bob says, but what I wanted to say is, of course, thank you for watching this one, hope you enjoyed that siege, and let's quickly check MVP units. Armored Servants, told you, 176 kills, that's great value. And thanks again for Paladin Bob for making this scenario, and thanks for Pixel Apollo for letting me upload this one. Have a nice day, like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care, Cyrus the Great.